Dennis Weaver here for the District 8 preview for Week 0 as we kick off the 2012 football season in District 8. And we start with the district game as Lawrence County and Columbia open the season. Covering the game first from Lawrenceburg's WDXE, this is Stanley Wilson.
The Lawrence County Wildcats will be looking to put the bitter memory of a 1-9 season behind them. They will have their hands full in the season opener as they go on the road to play a very good Columbia team this Friday night in a District 8 AAA game. The Wildcats will look to junior quarterback A.J. Long to lead the wing T offense. Long has limited experience, but the coaches like his strong arm and are putting more emphasis on the passing game. Long will be looking to fellow junior Hunter Smith as his primary target. On the defensive side of the ball, 3-year starter Riley Boshears will lead the Cat defense from his middle linebacker spot. The 2012 Wildcat team should be a more competitive and a hungrier team. I'm Stanley Wilson for WDXE Sports.
With the Lions report, here is the voice of Columbia, Dan James.
The Columbia Central Lions under new head coach Howard Stone take on arch-rival Lawrence County tonight in the friendly confines of Lindsey Nelson Stadium. Offensively, the Lions should be in pretty good shape as returning weapons Matthew Marcrom at quarterback, receivers Dre Hall and Ian McNeese, backs Chris Martin and Devontae Martin make up the very talented group of seniors with state championship experience. The coaching staff has also been revamped for 2012, and some other key players moved into new positions, making the defense suspect this early in the season. The Wildcats will love nothing more than to come into Lions home turf and revenge last year's loss. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock. Tailgating, well, it starts at 5. For the District 8 preview, I'm Dan James.
Franklin County invites Chattanooga's Howard School to Winchester, and to set up that matchup, we welcome in Al Clark of WCDT in Winchester.
The 2012 Franklin County Rebels will have an offensive powerhouse and a brand new defense to open the 2012 season. Seniors Colton Nunley and Leighton Wells are likely the best running backs in the district, and they'll lead the wing T from Franklin County, but they'll face some extreme size in the front four of the Hustling Tigers defensive front. Expect a lot of scoring from both sides and a lot of action on Friday night as the Rebels open up at home, and you'll hear all the action here on WCDT, your sports leader. Stay tuned following the game for Friday Night Thunder. This has been Al Clark for the District 8 preview.
Tullahoma is at home also, hosting McGavock. The new voice of WHMT, Friday Night Thunder welcomes Scott Chastain to the District 8 preview with this report.
The Tullahoma Wildcats host the first of 4 consecutive home games to start the season when the McGavock Raiders visit Wilkins Stadium Friday night. The Cats are coming off an 8-3 season and a first-round playoff loss, while the Raiders finished 4-6 last year and missed the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. Both teams are picked in the middle of their respective districts, Tullahoma in 8 AAA and McGavock in 12 AAA. Tullahoma hosts McGavock. For the Tullahoma Sports Network, I'm Scott Chastain.
Shelbyville is on the road at Manchester taking on Coffee County. Greg Maupin of WLIJ Jax Radio sets us up with the action with this report.
Shelbyville opens the 2012 season at Coffee County. The Golden Eagles are coming off a loss in the first round of the TSSAA playoffs. Gone are quarterback Luke Falk. Junior Braden Ward and freshman Mason Cunningham are looking to fill the void at quarterback. But the Shelbyville offense runs through senior tailback at MTSU commit Marquise Morton, who ran for over 1,000 yards and had 17 rushing touchdowns last season. For WLIJ Radio and the Shelbyville Sports Network, I'm Greg Maupin.
And finally, Lincoln County travels over to Pulaski to take on a loaded Giles County team. From WYTM in Fayetteville, we bring in Donnie Honey for the Falcons Report.
The Lincoln County Falcons opened the 2012 season tonight on the road against a very good and dangerous Giles County team, which advanced all the way into the semifinals last year before being defeated by Eagle State captain Greenville. The Bobcats are led by All-State quarterback Al Cobb, who passed for over 2,700 yards and 22 TDs last year, along with his favorite target receiver, Kenton Baker, another All-State player who had 80 receptions for 1,300 yards. The Falcons have a lot of new faces and a lot of new positions to fill this season, starting with the quarterback position, which will be filled by senior Matt Bedingfield. The Falcons expect to lean heavily on the running game with a stable of backs to choose from, behind an offensive line that averages 280 pounds. Game time is at 7 p.m. at Bobcats Field. For 105.5 YTM, this is Donnie Honey reporting.
That does it for the District 8 Roundup. This has been Dennis Weaver of Friday Night Thunder. Check out our brand new website at FridayNightThunder.com.